How's it going, you beautiful sons of guns? My name's the Dapper Saint, and today's a very special day. You see, 2 years ago was the creation of this channel that you're looking at right now. It's currently 1 o'clock in the morning, which is why I'm recording this now, because I have some stuff to do this weekend, but I wanted to say some things. And the first thing I want to say is actually, oh no, before that, hold on. I want to point this out. This is very silly and random, but like on my campus, we have a coffee shop. It's technically a Starbucks, but it's not really a Starbucks. They get their coffee with love and affection and not so much existential dread and depression, so it's not really a normal Starbucks. But what they did as I got a coffee today to celebrate, they were like, congrats on 2 years on YouTube, and I just think that's so adorable. With that said, 2 years ago I made this channel, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for everything. Honestly, I didn't know where this was going to go in 2 years. I didn't know if I'd even make 1,000 subscribers, and looking at my subscriber count now is kind of terrifying to me. But no matter where it was going to go or what it was going to become, I knew one thing for sure, and that's the fact that I was going to have a blast with it. And man, I just say that that was definitely the truth. I've loved the opportunity to make videos for you guys. I've loved the opportunity to finally do things like charity events, which I still am so amazed by the fact that we made so much money for charity, and to think that I was able to host and do all this stuff myself, and that just... I never expected to be able to do any of this several years ago. Heck, and as time goes on, my YouTube setup has changed. It's gotten better, I've upgraded things, I've learned some things. And a great example of that is the camera that you're looking at me right now with. Look, I'm not using my phone! That's so fucking cool to me! It genuinely blows my mind. It's crazy to think how far things have come, and a good example of that is just the content I make and stuff in the first place. I seriously didn't imagine me to ever be able to do any of the stuff I do. And that's not only the video editing, the graphic design aspects, or even the charity events, but just the fact of who I am today, and that's mostly thanks to you guys. I just want to point out, and it blows my mind, because I've kept this stuff. Something you may not know is the fact that I actually keep everything that I've created during this channel, and that of course includes all the fonts I've used, the audio tracks, everything like that. I've kind of kept them on a hard drive, or not a hard drive, but a stick drive, just because of the fact that I want to keep them as memorabilia. And that of course includes every single edit I have ever made for a YouTube thumbnail, or just the funny little edits I made in general, whether it be like a little bit of Photoshop here and there. Hey, look at this, KFC episode 2, and then just KFC 3 for some reason above it. I don't know why I was so horrible at naming things back in the day, but God, let me tell you. Actually, speaking of which, if you look at the banner I made for my YouTube channel recently, which I'll pop up a picture right now, but if you actually look at it down here, it's just better for YouTube Mark 11. I messed up with the first time I made it, because I was super tired back in the day when I originally made my banner, and I put banner, and it made me laugh so much that I kept it. It blows my mind that this was my first thumbnail. This character right here, for instance, this was actually made by a friend of mine. It was originally for another YouTube channel entirely, but I used it as my own OC for a bit because of the fact that I didn't have anything else. And then you look at things like this, and it's crazy to think of how much has changed. Even the whole concept behind this thumbnail. I have so much fun with thumbnails. You've already heard me say it a million times, but they are one of my favorite parts about making videos in the first place. It's just like the symbolization of her streamer persona being up front with her behind it, and then the undertone of her existential dread she's going through. Well, even the aspects of the actual line of the heartbeat sensor behind her going flatline, something behind closed doors that we don't see. I put so much purpose and meaning into my thumbnails because I love them so much, and I love making videos. I figured it'd be fun, though, to, of course, look at something I've made in the past. I showed the thumbnail earlier, but I guess we can watch a little bit of that YouTube video. Too much discombobulation. Half-Life Alyx episode 1. God. It has 150 views. That's actually impressive. I can't even begin to think of how little of editing I actually put into this. Let's start this off. I'm not going to show this whole thing, but I just figured it'd be fun to go down memory lane because this was my first video, and a lot of you probably haven't even seen this before. I didn't expect it. Ah! Oh God!
Hello everyone. My name is Cody.
I hate my life.
Hello everyone. My name is Cody, also known as the Dapper Saint, and this will be my first episode, I guess, and my debut, I suppose. Didn't think it'd be this, but hey, however works. I did not even realize this was coming out now.
Why does my voice sound so different? But then again, I guess it is one of those things, you can feel the anxiety in the voice every single moment of that, because it's not like my voice has changed in the last 2 years. It's just there's so much more punctuation nowadays in comparison to then.
A lot of fun with this. Obviously, I'm a lefty. Oh, what was that?
I do want to say, whenever there's like a frame drop in any game, I always react the exact same way when some sort of, whoa, what the, okay, hello, or just something like that. So it's funny to see that some things never fucking change. God, this video is so long. I think that really goes to show how much has changed editing-wise for me. Because, yes, this video was about 50 minutes long, and I think it was a recording session, if I recall correctly, of roughly an hour and a half. I have a very quick editing style if you haven't noticed, because my videos of recency, such as Needy Streamer Overload, one of the series I'm playing right now, is typically around 20 to 30 minutes. That recording session is normally 2 hours. Hello everyone, my name is Cody, also known as the Dapper Saint. This is sort of my debut into YouTube, so I'm super excited to see where this goes. Figured this game would be a great first series to try and give me a chance to learn how to edit. Just to be clear, I have no experience with editing, thumbnails, etc. So this series is kind of like my test run. You can, definitely see that. Oh, speaking of edits, oh no, I just thought of something. I just thought of something horrible. Oh no. Not Crab Coon's confession. Anything but Crab Coon's confession. Again, 43 minutes, but I think it took me, I'd say roughly about 4 hours to edit a normal video. But this video in itself took me a day. And you're about to see why. You're about to see the amazingness that is Crab Coon's confession. I can't look at it. No. No!
At Crab Con.
And Crab Coon, no! Look how horribly it's done! It's not even on his head! Oh my god. I can't take it. No, I gotta edit it. I gotta stop it there. I can't watch any more of Crab Coon. You can watch it yourself. But if you want your daily dose of, like, old Cody as a fetus, I definitely recommend the Colonel Sanders series. Because that was, like, one of the first games I kind of, like, fell in love with. And I solely played it for the sake of just having a blast. But anyways, that's enough going down memory lane. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. Because it is kind of fun looking back at what has changed and what's different nowadays. Versus, of course, what it once was and how it started out. Honestly, when I first started this video, I just thought it'd be nice to be transparent and talk to you guys for a bit. Because again, this whole channel is because of you guys, and the fact that I actually am monetized. I am literally a YouTuber. I don't just make YouTube videos anymore, I'm actually a YouTuber. I'm part of the YouTube Partner Program. I have monetization. I haven't got paid yet because, you know, the amount of money I've made is the equivalent to robbing a hobo on the side of the street. But I still am technically a YouTuber, and of course, I'm just going to keep making videos that I absolutely love. But if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. I don't know where YouTube will lead, and I don't know if I ever have a possibility or even a sliver of a chance to become a full-time YouTuber. But god damn it, if I don't try, then what's the point? So basically what I'm trying to say is I'm not leaving anytime soon. I am curious what to upgrade next, because I do have a camera now, I do have some stuff. I was thinking about getting some RGB back here, maybe like right under my phone, and in a year or so, I guess I'll have my actual own place, because I'm still living on campus for now at my college. But I can't wait to get my own place, my own dedicated area for YouTube and all this other stuff, and it's gonna be so much fun. And of course, with the addition of some stuff I showed earlier, I can finally get back to some of this series like documentaries and things like that as well, because I do love going into the overanalyzation of weird topics. Been kind of thinking of it like the Degenerates Digest or Dapper's Quarry, Dapper's Quota, something like that. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to call that series, so I'm still throwing stuff at the wall. But I do just want to say that I do appreciate all the comments and stuff and having these familiar faces pop up occasionally. It's really cool seeing somebody who's consistently coming back to my channel. I know that I'm nearing 4,000 subscribers, and of course not every single person watches my videos consistently, but it is really cool to actually have a dedicated audience now. That just blows my mind. So I think all I can really say is honestly, thank you guys, and I genuinely love this, and I love you guys for everything you've done for me. The way you've changed me, the opportunities I've had, and the ambitions I get to follow after. It really is all because of you guys, so thank you. I have a lot of things I'm doing this weekend. I'm going to an airsoft event, it's gonna be a ton of fun, so I will see you guys after that. But in the meantime, I hope you beautiful sons and guns did enjoy, and if you did, maybe leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Oh, and of course, as I must as always in every video, I do have a coffee if you want to buy me a coffee. It genuinely is just kind of like throwing money at me and saying like, hey, I like your shit. So hey, that's kind of cool. But honestly, at the end of the day, all I can ask a wonderful night tonight, and as always, stay dapper.